her National Rally party, and 24 others went on trial on charges of embezzling money from the European Parliament. They're accused of hiring assistants who worked on party affairs rather than for the European Parliament, which paid them. This is between 2004 and 2016. Arriving at the court in Paris, Le Pen said she remained confident. She said they'd not violated any political or regulatory rules of the European Parliament, and vowed to present the judges with extremely serious and solid arguments. Prosecutors alleged that one of the people hired as a parliamentary assistant was actually working as a bodyguard for Le Pen and her father. The trial is expected to last for nearly 2 months, and if Le Pen is found guilty, she could face fines and possibly imprisonment, potentially be declared ineligible to run for office for up to 10 years, hitting her presidential ambitions. She ran, of course, in the presidential elections in 2012, 2017 and 2022, and is gearing up for another possible run in 2027. Okay, well, for more on this, our correspondent Ross Cullen joins us live from Paris. Good to see you this morning, Ross, and obviously a huge scandal enveloping Marine Le Pen and many others. Give us your assessment on what's going to happen next and how this could potentially turn out.
Well, this is a trial that's going to last 2 months until the 27th of November. Marine Le Pen and 26 others on trial here in Paris for embezzling money that was meant to be spent on European parliamentary work, instead to pay staff working for her party, the National Rally. That's what prosecutors allege. Marine Le Pen has called the trial very unfair, and she does say that I'm very sure of our innocence. And now the current party leader, Jordan Bardella, the young protege of Marine Le Pen, he's not caught up in this, he's not on trial, but there are 26 others, parliamentary assistants, other politicians from France's biggest nationalist populist party, the National Rally, which is the biggest single party in Parliament, on trial here in the French capital. And if she is found guilty, she could face a fine of $1.1 million, 10 years in jail. Also, possibly there's likely to be an appeal if she were found to be guilty. But that 10-year imprisonment sentence, that could well, of course, upend the National Rally when it comes to who is going to be their representative running for that party in the next presidential election in 2027. They have been growing as a strength in Parliament, going from 8 MPs to 88 MPs, now to 142, so they are growing in strength every time there is a general election. And Marine Le Pen is also growing in strength every time, so far unsuccessfully, but each time she runs for president, losing out to Emmanuel Macron in 2017 and then again in 2022. But he cannot stand for a third consecutive term in 3 years' time, and so it was believed that she would be in a very strong position to try to finally land her chance at being president of France, taking office in the Elysee Palace. However, if she were to be found guilty and sentenced to time in jail, that could well make her ineligible to run for the Elysee Palace. So this trial has now got underway here in Paris, set to run for another 2 months.
It'll be fascinating to see how that all pans out. Ross Cullen, our correspondent, joining us live there from Paris. Many thanks.